Hello and welcome to a special edition of RIT Sports Zone. I'm John DiTullio.
And I'm Emily Clark.
It is an historic day here in downtown Rochester as for the first time in school history, RIT hockey has moved from inside the friendly confines of Ritt Arena to play outside here at Frontier Field.
Today marks day 2 of the Frozen Frontier, a 10-day festival in the heart of this hockey-crazed community. As we discovered, it's an idea that surfaced between the Sabres, Amerks, and Red Wings in the summer of 2012, but it's an event Rochester Red Wings general manager Dan Mason has long been dreaming of.
Hello, this is Dan. Can I help you?
Bringing outdoor hockey to Rochester is something Red Wings GM Dan Mason has had on his radar for a while.
Actually, I had some conversations with the Amerks previous regime a couple years ago about doing this type of event, but it just wasn't going to work at that time, and so I was very excited about it. I've played hockey my whole life, and I had attended the first ever Winter Classic in Buffalo, and I got to say that was one of the coolest sporting events I've ever been to. So when the Amerks and the Sabres approached us, it was something that definitely was intriguing, and after being at that event in Buffalo, I knew it would be something that our fans, our community would really embrace here in Rochester.
I can't tell you how excited we are about hosting this event here at downtown's crown jewel, Frontier Field.
In March, the event was unveiled. But instead of just featuring Rochester's pro team, it was announced the Frozen Frontier would be a 10-day hockey festival that included RIT. Why add RIT to the event?
Well, I think, we had our, sort of our anchor event in the Amerks game, but we really needed some other major events to make this whole week-long event work. And RIT made perfect sense, with the draw that they get by playing at the Blue Cross Arena. We knew it would be, something that their fans would really enjoy as well. You go over to Ritter and the place is packed all the time. So we're really looking forward to having the corner crew here and the pep band and making this place a sea of orange.
When did it go from just, maybe being one game to a festival?
Well, I think, when we were talking with the Amerks and the Sabres, it just made the most sense financially to make it more than one game. It would be really tough to make this financially feasible to do it in one day. So by adding these other events, it helps to make it possible in terms of the bottom line, but also, more from a community outreach standpoint, it just makes a lot more sense.
From logistics to tickets and concessions, a normally quiet time for this baseball franchise has been extremely hectic. How has planning this event been different than dealing with baseball?
There's just so many other issues that come up with this type of event. Just the fact of, we've got 700 tons of sand on the field, a huge sandbox before the rink specialist guys could ever come and put up the rink. And now we'll be more in the rink maintenance mode than, cutting the grass and fertilizing in that kind of mode. But there's other things that we will have to deal with, like snow removal and things of that nature that we don't usually have to deal with for baseball. But other than that, it's really like getting ready for opening day all over again.
Do you feel like you have a lot on your plate? Has there been a moment when you've just stopped and said, holy cow, what did I get myself into?
No, I think, when you agree to do something like this, you're all in. You can't be 50% in. You gotta go after it wholeheartedly. And that's something that our entire staff has embraced this event from day one. And I know the Amerks and the Sabres have as well, and obviously the rink specialist guys. So we're here to make this as successful an event as we can for our entire community. We're in the business of creating memories, so our hope is that no matter when you come here for during the Frozen Frontier, that you leave with a smile on your face and you leave with something that you're going to remember for a lifetime. Again, whether it as a player, as a fan, maybe it's a parent watching their kid play out here. We hope that on the drive home they realize that this is something they're going to remember for the rest of their lives.
Welcome back to Sports Zone from the 2013 Frozen Frontier.
While putting on an outdoor hockey event like this is a first for Rochester, it has been done before all across North America.
As Krista Bellardo reports, festival organizers turn to the specialist and rink installation to make it happen.
They've been bringing hockey to the great outdoors for over a decade now. In November, the 9-person operation, known as Rink Specialists, began their latest project at Frontier Field.
Well, the first thing they had to do is get a level surface. The center of the baseball field is crowned, so they built this big sandbox, as you can see. So there's very little sand in the middle, but it gets higher on both ends to level out the field. And then we put a layer of plywood down. Then we put 1 inch of insulation board down, and then more plywood on top of that. And then we put this big plastic liner, and then we roll the tubes out on top of that. We have 2 refrigeration units that are going to be back there by the bullpens. And we have 6-inch flexible hose that will be running the glycol through it.
It takes 2 to 3 weeks to install. Then there's maintaining the rink throughout the event, all at a cost of nearly $400,000. But the biggest challenge of all is something only Mother Nature can control.
The most challenging is the weather, because again, we've been doing this for so long. Building an ice rink is fairly simple. Ideal game day condition would be probably a temperature in the low 30s, no snow, no rain. You don't want it to be too cold because the actual ice temperature you want to be about 18 degrees. If it gets much lower than that, we can't warm up the ice. We can only refrigerate the ice with our units. So then the ice gets too brittle and breaks off in large pieces.
No matter what the conditions are, the players will notice they're not on home ice anymore.
If in ideal weather conditions, they would hardly have anything they'll notice, but we know that that's not going to happen. So yes, the ice will probably not be the ideal temperature they're going to like. It may be a little bit warmer on one end and cooler on the other end. The puck might react differently. It might bounce a little bit differently on the ice. The play on the boards in normal ice arenas have a little bit more give to them, so they don't get they can have a little bit of flex. These might be a little bit stiffer, so they might feel that hits a little bit harder playing on this ice than they would in an arena.
This December, Rink Specialist has also set up in Detroit and at Boston's Fenway Park. When the Frozen Frontier is finished, it's on to the next.
Hardest part is getting the ice out because we have to protect our coils. So we bring out what's called a tamper. It's like a jackhammer, but it has a flat, square plate on it. And you can bust up the ice in big chunks. And then we have to roll up the mats and basically deconstruct the rink. It's faster coming out than it is going in.
Welcome back to Sports Zone. The RIT women's hockey team wrapped up the toughest part of their schedule this season by playing their 6th nationally ranked opponent in their last 7 games.
The Tigers facing off against number 6 Clarkson in the Frozen Frontier, a team that beat RIT 12-1 earlier in the season. After a scoreless first period, Clarkson got on the board in the second. Carly Mercer scores to put the Golden Knights up 1-0. 34 seconds later, Clarkson strikes again. Jamie Betray with the wrister, but it was 2-0 Clarkson. RIT was in a 3-0 hole when they finally got on the board late in the period. Thanks to Colby McRae, her 9th on the season, 3-1 Clarkson after 2. Picking up in the third, McRae would strike again as she nets her 2nd on the afternoon. All of a sudden, it was a 1-goal game, but Clarkson would answer. The Tigers turned it over in their own end, and Vanessa Gagnon makes them pay with the shorthanded goal. It was 4-2. The Knights would quickly strike again. Olivia Howe scores. Clarkson would add another late goal to secure the win. With more, here's Sports Zone's Taylor Beatty.
It was a 1-goal game going into the third period when Clarkson struck twice within 34 seconds to defeat the RIT Tigers 6-2 here at the Frozen Frontier. What was it like to be a part of history out there today?
Oh, it was amazing. You know, I wouldn't trade anything, and we told the girls after the game, like, you're going to forget about this score in about 10 minutes and remember the whole experience, and that's what it was all about, is back to the purest form of hockey, is playing outside with the snow coming down, people with shovels shoveling off the ice, and just having fun again, and I'll remember this forever.
This is the first outdoor game in Rochester. I think it's a huge deal. I don't think a lot of women's teams like elsewhere in the country have done outdoor games. And so to be able to have this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is so special, and I think we're all just so thankful that we're able to have it.
How did this event differ from every other game that you've played?
It's just different preparing. You're going to have to be ready for either snow, wind, sun, overcast. So just kind of throw something different at you, but I'll take that challenge anytime. It's part of the game, and it's something that we just talked about. You can't worry about the weather conditions, and you can't control that. We actually appreciated some of the stoppages. We needed some breaks, but at a point, the ice just gets too much snow on it, so you need them just from a safety issue. But if it's snowing, and so be it.
Did you feel like the ice conditions affected the way you guys played?
There's definitely a lot of differences. We're used to playing in a really controlled environment, so there's a lot of different factors that we have to take into consideration. So the snow coming down and snow on the ice made it really hard. It changed the visibility a lot. So a couple times in front of the net, lose sight of the puck completely and kind of dropped a little early because didn't know where it was.
We're used to playing back at the Ritter where we didn't have the snow that affected the puck moving. So we couldn't make flat passes. We couldn't make those direct passes or anything. So we had to get used to using the boards more and just bring it back to simple hockey.
What does it mean to the team to keep it so close for most of the game against such a high-ranked team like Clarkson?
It definitely means a lot to the team. It shows how far we've come over the last 20 games. And, the loss at the beginning of the season, we can blame it on anything. The first game of the season, we had a big freshman class, but today we played a lot harder, and it just shows how far we've come, how hard we've worked, and shows that we can play with anyone. We can play with any of the ranked opponents.
I think we managed a lot better than we did the first time we played them. Just putting pressure on them and making them have to make plays and making them have to work for what they're getting is what we did better this game.
Could you walk us through some of your goals out there tonight?
In the first one, I just remember coming down the middle of the ice, screaming for the puck, and Marissa made the pass right out to the middle, and I just kept swinging for the puck and took a one-time shot right into the back of the net.
Into the Clarkson player, centering pass in front. It's put back in, and the Tigers have cut it to 3-2. Second goal today for Colby McRae.
And then the second play, all I remember was I just kept swinging. I heard Aaron yell at me, and I just kept swinging for the puck and just eventually went in.
What does it mean to you guys as a team that all the people came out and sat in the cold to watch you guys play and support you for the whole game?
We have a great support system at RIT. We're very fortunate compared to a lot of the other schools in our league and in Division I in general. So the amount of commitment that they have is especially evident today when you see them all come out and they're braving the cold, and a lot of them are going to be back for the men's game tonight too. So the fact that they're spending the good majority of their day outside to come support RIT hockey definitely means a lot for our team.
It makes the atmosphere so much better, and it makes it worth playing even harder for them because, we don't want to leave them unsatisfied.
Opportunity in front and a goal! Vanessa Gagnon shorthanded, and Clarkson back to a 2-goal advantage.
Was this the most fun you've ever had playing a hockey game?
It wasn't the desired outcome, but you can reflect back on it, and it's something you're always going to have. It's something I'll probably share for years to come with friends and family, and so it's exciting.
Welcome back to Sports Zone. In the midst of a season-high 5-game winning streak, the RIT men's hockey team faced conference rival Niagara in the Frozen Frontier, a team the Tigers have defeated just once in 17 tries at the Division I level.
No matter what happens out here, any adversity, we fight through it. Be excited about the opportunity. We're going to get it done here.
A first for the Tigers and Purple Eagles, but overall the 18th outdoor college men's hockey game in history. After a scoreless first period, Niagara gets on the board. First and the second, Matt Chartrain beats Mike Rotolo to give the Purple Eagles a 1-0 lead. Later in the period, Tigers on the power play. Webster native Dan Schuler nets his 7th on the season to tie the game at 1. Just over a minute to play in the period, Danny Smith puts in the rebound to give RIT a 2-1 lead. Picking up in the third, Niagara had their chances and finally capitalized. As Ryan Rashid gets the equalizer, it was 2-2. We go to overtime in the extra session. Niagara with a chance, but Michael Benedict is stopped by Rotolo. RIT and Niagara skate to a 2-2 tie. With more, here's Sports Zone's Melissa Bromley.
8 of the last 11 games between the Tigers and the Purple Eagles have gone to overtime, with 6 now having ended in a tie.
Noyes sends it toward the net, knocked down in front, and it's in! And the Tigers have tied it at 1 on the power play.
Well, I think for us to get the point was important, for us to carry on, to go 6 games undefeated. Points are hard to come by. Niagara's a good team, so we're happy to get the point there tonight. No one can make a play out there. You're just really trying to fight for ice and get it in their end, and hopefully they screw up with the puck type of thing. So it was one of those prevent defenses, so to speak. But then the third was a lot more fun to be a part of. I thought we were playing pretty well until they tied it up, and then they got the momentum, and then it's like we're hanging on here. So I was pretty nervous as the game went along.
What was the overall experience like for you tonight?
It was exciting. First outdoor game for the men's hockey program here, and first anything like this in Rochester. So it was exciting to get out there. Once the puck dropped, it was just another hockey game, and 2 points were on the line. And fortunately, we each were able to get a point out of it tonight.
I was actually really surprised, mainly at the level of snow. But then, we got on the ice, started skating around just like any other rink. The snow at first was really, I was really taken aback by that.
Knowing you had some fans in the crowd and playing in such a historic moment for RIT, what was that like?
It was great. I mean, RIT has the best fans, in my opinion, already, and then I've got my family and their friends coming out to support. It's always nice to have.
We're going wide, or we're getting it deep. We're just playing smart. We're playing smart hockey all the way through. With the weather, the game plan changed dramatically. We were really just trying to get it out of our zone. We did not want to overhandle a puck, make too many passes. We were trying to really simplify things, get the puck deep, shoot the puck, all things that you hear. But tonight was a great example of if you overhandled the puck, you could end up being in your end the whole time and really struggle. And we wanted to shoot on the goalies. They were trying to do the same thing, get shots on net. Goalies are cold, the feet are cold, the hands are cold, look for rebounds and see if they can pick up the puck in some of these different backdrops and how's the snow affecting them as well.
Looking back on this experience, what's your most memorable moment?
I mean, probably just being out here with the guys, playing a team game. There's nothing better. In my opinion, hockey is the best sport in the world, and to be able to play outside like old-fashioned hockey like we all grew up playing, just to be together out there was pretty awesome.
Polavecchia in front and put back in!
Takes the shot there with a rebound. One of those good-looking freshmen, Danny Smith.
I don't know if I can pick one, just like the whole thing, just like I said, the whole atmosphere. I mean, I remember during the second period hearing the corner crew, but not being able to see them just because of the snow and everything. So, yeah, I think just the whole thing was pretty memorable.
Being a senior and making a part of RIT history tonight, what's that feel like?
It's actually pretty cool. It's something that I will tell my kids and grandkids and stuff. I played in a college hockey game outdoors. So it's something that I will remember and cherish for the rest of my life.
Going into the break, you guys are unbeaten in your last 6. What kind of momentum can you take into the new year?
Oh, yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like I said, we wanted to win tonight, but we're unbeaten in our last 6. And to get a point in every game in the last 6 is huge. And we're on the road for another month. We're not back to the Ritter till late January. So we got to come out and we got to play big on the road. And, we look to sweep on the road, and that's what we're going to do coming out of the break.
And this game will end in a 2-2 tie. Niagara and RIT, the Frozen Frontier.
The RIT faithful is used to the cozy confines of Ritter Arena.
But as Krista Bellardo reports, despite the harsh conditions, die-hard Tiger fans turned out to be part of history.
Despite temperatures in the teens and a winter storm expected to bring nearly a foot of snow to the Rochester region, more than 5,500 fans came out to support the Tigers in the first ever outdoor Division I hockey game in New York State. What's it like to watch hockey outside?
It's weird, but it's really fun.
I've been looking forward to this game since the announcement, so I wouldn't miss it for the world.
It's great. I actually love the snow, so this is fantastic.
Other than losing feeling in my feet most of the game, but it's like all hockey games for me. It's always fun.
It's really, really cold, but it's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so I thought it'd be fun to try, and I'll know if I ever do it again to bring more layers to keep warm.
What are you doing to stay warm tonight?
I've got, sweatshirt, shirt, jersey, coat, and banana suit.
Right here. Standing under the blanket, that's about it.
Toe warmers, hand warmers. I have about 10 layers on.
Shirt, sweatshirt, coat, jersey, 2 hats,
2 pairs of pants, 3 socks and boots, and gloves.
Is the banana suit pretty warm?
Surprisingly, yeah. The top up there keeps the heat in my head pretty well.
Tigers are coming for you, Jackson! It's going down your throat, Jackson! You want to know why, Jackson? You suck!
Normally at the Ritter, you guys are instrumental in kind of getting into the opponent's head. Do you feel like you're accomplishing that still today?
I mean, the problem with an outdoor arena, it doesn't like echo enough so that it gets right into their head. So, I mean, it's still, we're trying our best to get into it. I don't know if it's working as well.
What's it been like without the pep band?
So the pep band was actually pouring vodka on their trombone slides at the earlier game because they were freezing. Only the percussion was unaffected by the cold, and that's why they're not here right now.
Do you think it's important to the players that the corner crew and you and your good luck charm have made it here today?
Absolutely. Fan presence can really swing the tide of any game. We know that, the players know that, so we're out here freezing our butts off so that they can kick some butt here.
We love supporting the team. It doesn't matter where it is, inside, outside, snow. It could be 90 degrees out. We'd still show up. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Where are they from?
Well, it was an unforgettable event for everyone involved with this historic first in Rochester.
We leave you now with some of the sights and sounds from the 2013 Frozen Frontier.
So until next time, thanks for joining us here in the Zone.